my name is Marlene, and this is the project that I've done. I'm gonna go ahead and start with exercise number 1, if I can find it because there's so many. Okay, so exercise number 1, I had to look up a lot of syntax for Swift, and this return key or rows is counting, quote unquote counting. It's just reading through every single one of these that I have here. And then exercise 2, I just added these two like lines of code where I just did exactly as told. I assigned a string to the already made self string right over here, and then I did the same thing with the label text. It's right there. Exercise 3, exercise 9. Okay, exercise 3 is doing the closure. The closure had a lot of like hardship on, but the inside of the closure was the if variable. This is just basically saying if it's right or wrong, and it's also for our delete key to actually function itself, and we're just calling it right here. And yeah, and then number 4, oops, oh my goodness, I'm having so much trouble. So again, the closure is doing the same thing, and this one was a little bit like not like it was forward, but I had to also look at the YouTube video to look at this, and I just passed it. So basically it was the same thing. Like, I didn't do too much on it. And then number 5. Okay, number 9 I had the most fun on, but okay. Number 5 was calling the did select string. This is also to know to place it onto the actual board, so we have to know, and we already did that right here. We already passed it, and I said in line 14, it's right here, so it was not too much of a hassle to find it. I just did have to ask for help. Yeah, so that's 5. And then number 6, if I can find it again, because I've been all over the place. Let me see, 1 second. Okay, right here. This was the function or method call, and this is the actual styling for it. It just does those 2 things, and I did have to look into letters, so yeah. So that was 6, and then 7. The scale, this one was reminded just by the lab that we did in class. It was the X and Y, so that one wasn't too much of I remembered from last class. This was, again, it was just like formatting and syntax. That was the star of the show. Oh, and this is where the possible words where it could be on the app. So I just picked these 5-letter words, and I picked 10 of them because I thought it would be too much. And this is to randomly select it as a function, because I don't want it to say great every single time. I want it to generate randomly. And then that was 8, and then 9. Oh my goodness. 9, this one, it was just pure syntax. So the red, green, blue, alpha RGB. So this means that this is red, this is green, this is blue, and this is alpha. Alpha wasn't that hard. It was 1 point for all of them. But I kind of already knew the order of the RGBA, and it was a matter of syntax as well. And excuse me. And of course, like black and gray, as it says right here, and the border to gray. And then I also have an incorrect one. So because you need to also one for incorrect yellow, like it's there but it's not in the right place, would be yellow. So I also did that as well. And then number 9, that was number 9, sorry, yeah. And that was it. Now we can like go ahead and play it or run it. And it's right here. Oh, it's installed. Oops. And I'm gonna put dream. Now I'm gonna say Randy. Okay, and then I'm just gonna cheat just so you guys can see that. So it's learn. Okay, I think it's learn. Okay, and there you go. And if you do it again, I just played it previously and it had a different word. So yeah, thank you so much. And I had most trouble with the delete button because I'm not sure why. I had to look up some YouTube videos for that. But thank you so much.